Hi there, learners. Have you ever heard someone say, "It's raining cats and dogs," and wondered, wait, are cats and dogs really falling from the sky? Of course not. That's what we call an implied meaning. In today's lesson, we'll discover how words and expressions can mean more than what they seem. Get ready to explore the difference between literal and implied meanings, and learn how to find the hidden treasures behind words. Today's lesson will help you. 1. Determine words, expressions, with literal and implied meanings in sentences. General sense. 2. Describe character traits using literal and implied meanings. Let's start with something simple. Imagine your friend tells you, "You're the apple of my eye." Does it mean you're literally an apple inside someone's eye? Of course not. That's implied meaning. Now compare that to this sentence. She is eating an apple. That's literal meaning. It says exactly what's happening. She is eating an apple. Literal. She is really eating. She's the apple of my eye. Implied. She is someone special. So remember, literal meaning is what the words actually say. Implied meaning is what the words suggest or mean beyond the surface. Let's play a quick game. I'll show you some expressions. Your job is to guess. Are they literal or implied? It's raining cats and dogs. Implied. It means it's raining heavily. The sky is blue. Literal. She has a heart of gold. Implied. It means she's kind. The dog barked loudly. Literal. He's a couch potato. Implied. It means he's lazy. Great job. You're getting better at spotting the difference. Now, let's read a short story called The Hidden Treasure. Listen carefully for implied meanings. The Hidden Treasure. One sunny Saturday morning, Sarah and Max were playing in their backyard. The birds were singing sweet melodies, and the flowers in the garden swayed gently in the breeze. Suddenly, Sarah spotted something shiny buried under the old oak tree. "Max, look! There's something glittering in the soil!" Sarah exclaimed, pointing at the spot. Max rushed over, his eyes wide with excitement. "Let's dig it up and see what it is." They grabbed their toy shovels and began to dig. After a few minutes, they uncovered an old, rusty key. "This must be a clue," Sarah said, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. "Maybe there's hidden treasure somewhere in the garden." Max nodded eagerly. "Let's ask Mr. Green if he knows anything about it." They ran to Mr. Green, who was trimming the hedges near the rose bushes. Sarah held up the key and asked, "Mr. Green, do you know where this key might lead?" Mr. Green looked at the key and smiled. "Ah, that key. It's been around for ages. They say it opens a secret door somewhere in the garden. But be careful. Finding it is like finding a needle in a haystack." Sarah and Max exchanged excited glances. They knew that finding the secret door wouldn't be easy, but they were determined. They searched high and low, peeking behind every bush and under every rock. Hours passed, and just when they were about to give up, Sarah noticed a peculiar stone in the garden wall that looked different from the others. "Max, come here," Sarah called out. "I think I found something." They pushed the stone, and to their surprise, it moved, revealing a small keyhole. Sarah inserted the rusty key and turned it slowly. The stone wall creaked open, revealing a hidden room filled with old books, maps, and a small chest. Max's eyes widened. "Wow, this is amazing! We found the hidden treasure." Sarah opened the chest, and inside they found old coins, a magnifying glass, and a letter. She read the letter aloud. "To the brave souls who find this treasure, remember that knowledge is the greatest treasure of all. Use these tools to learn and explore the world around you." Max looked at Sarah and grinned. "I guess the real treasure isn't gold or jewels, but the adventure and what we learn from it." Sarah nodded. "You're right, Max. This has been the best adventure ever." They carefully packed everything back into the chest and decided to share their discovery with Mr. Green. When they showed him the letter, he smiled warmly. "Ah, you two have discovered the true meaning of the treasure," he said. "The journey, the curiosity, and the knowledge you gain along the way are worth more than any gold." Sarah and Max spent the rest of the day exploring the hidden room and reading the old books. They knew that this was just the beginning of many more adventures to come. Now let's answer these. What is the story about? What are the parts that are lines that show implied meanings? What do we mean by these? What was challenging about identifying implied meanings? How do implied meanings make a story more interesting? When Mr. Green said, "Finding it is like finding a needle in a haystack," did he mean they were literally looking for a needle? No. He implied that the treasure would be very hard to find. That's the power of implied meaning. It makes stories more interesting and creative. Now, let's describe the characters, both literally and impliedly. See how words can show more than what's written. That's how authors make stories feel alive. Now let's bring this to real life. Have you ever heard your mom say, "I hope your room cleans itself"? She doesn't mean it will actually clean itself. She's implying that you should clean it now. Understanding implied meanings helps us become better readers and better listeners too. Here's your challenge. Work with your classmates or family and create a short skit using both literal and implied expressions. For example, "You're walking on thin ice," or "That test was a piece of cake." Be creative and expressive. So remember, learners, literal meaning tells it as it is. Implied meaning hides a deeper message. Keep exploring words, because every sentence can be a hidden treasure. This has been Teacher Waven, and I'll see you next time for another fun English adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy PH. Now, with the help of your teacher, do the following activity.